We started yesterday and we want to get it done today so you guys can have a great look at it, check it out, jump in, say hi. So jump on in and join the great build that we have for you guys today. Check it out. As I just sign in here, guys, as you know, I sign in so we can have a chat, stuff like that. So jump in and check it out, guys. Leave any comments you want to. Let's talk about the set itself and the one we are all waiting for. Let me know if you have this one in your collection or you're thinking of getting the new one or maybe probably getting this one in your set. Now, I think it's a really, really great one. I'm just getting my mag out, the instructions here, because the instruction I had was so used, and I had it like folded, so I have to basically have to press it so I can look at it clearly while I'm doing the work. So again, I want us to complete this build today totally. We got to the point that you can see on the table, on the worktop right now. And we're not too far from getting it completed. As you can see, there's one arm on, and we just need to add ourselves another arm, and we'd be ready to move on to the next build. So again, guys, drop me a line. Let me know what you're building, if you're building anything at all. How's your day going? And let's chat about it. As I always say, it's great to have everyone on all the time. So jump on in and let's chat. Let's see who's the first person to jump in and say something. Right. So as you see the set on the table here, he's on the surgical board. And he's ready to go. What's up? What's going on, Standard Gamer? You all right? Please do. All right, Standard Gamer, big shout out to you, man. Grogu23, what's up with you? So as you guys know, we're trying to finish. Hey, Ron, what's going on? Yeah, so we're gonna finish this build that we started yesterday. I started it before. What the issue was, my the PDF was giving hell, so I had to get the magazine out of the garage. Got that. Yeah, always great, man. Always great. I'm your biggest fan. Y'all know that. I'm always, the people who are on my channel, I'm their biggest fan. So you asked for a shout out, definitely shout you out because you know you're supporting. I'm here to support you guys. Anyway, let's go through with this build. Let's put him standing if we can here. Yesterday I had him standing and he was standing real fine, but there you go. So let's stand him up. Hope you guys can see that it's kind of close to the screen. Just back up just a little bit so you guys can really see him because it's kind of close to the screen, right? I'll just back off just a tiny bit so you guys can have a better look at him. All right. So when I turn him around, you can have a better look and tell me what you guys think about it. Because let me know if you guys are waiting for the latest model to come out. Is anyone waiting for the latest model or gonna buy the latest model or build it? Just drop me a line. Let me know what you're doing with that. If you're gonna do that, what do you think about that whole UCS coming out? Okay, so let's continue this build here. I'll move this over just at the bottom there. Don't want to take him too much off the frame, so I'll move this guy just a little bit here, and I can bring Boba back into the frame because he's my mascot. I can't leave him out. Right, so let's continue this build and close this out and get ready for the next build. Again, big shout out to everybody that's on there. Thanks for coming on so fast. Thanks for hitting that like button. And if you guys want to go into become a super fan, as you guys know, you can do that. You know how to do that. If you don't know, I will help you out. So we need one of these. Trying to close this build out, guys. And like I said, I had so many pieces of this one, so I have extras here. Okay, so we want to add this similar to what we did with the last piece here. And we want to get one of those and one of the ones that's curved just a little bit more, different from the other arm that we build, and place this one here and that one there. So yeah, guys, if you want to join the top tier and get your free stuff or get your monthly chance, so once you join my top tier, you get a chance monthly to win. Once you're on the subscription, you get a chance to win my magazines, which is exclusive. You're getting from this channel. All right. So, or other prizes. I make bills and I send them off. Once I've built it, showed it on the channel, I send it off. I give them away and stuff like that. So, as you guys know. All right. So let's move on and get two of these. I think these are the fingers. So, because the last arm had these black things as the fingers, right? So we'll add 2 of those here like that, and get ourselves 1 more of these. Hope you guys can see that clearly. Let's move this back just a little bit. Right, so you guys can have a better look. Yeah, this goes into the arm, into those things. Again, I'm not sure if they are fingers. And now we need 2 more of those. And 1 of these. At least I think it's 1 of those. Maybe it is one of, just a second, trying to find, yeah, maybe it's that one here. So that goes right on the top. And we need to add these 2 back here. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know if you're thinking of getting that or not. The new one or the older model, which I'm building right now, in tribute to the new one that's coming out. We'll be getting that one. Gotta get that. So we take this and place it right on the top like that. Need 1 of those and 1 of the small ones again. And the small one goes right here. And 2 of these. And there's already 1 there. And the other one goes there. Yep. Now we're adding 1 more of these. And that one goes straight across. As opposed to yesterday, it went slightly angled. This one's going straight across. Now we need 1 of these again, which is going to go right down here and lock that in place. Okay. Now here comes a totally different part of the build. Let's find these. So this also has a magnetic piece in it, just like can you hear that? I've only seen like maybe 2 things, and I can remember one specifically with a magnet in it, and that's the original Boba Fett ship, 7153, and that went under, if you guys remember that. So let's move along. We need 1 of these, a tube like. Where is it? I have a ton of them here. 1 of these, and 1 of those tube-like things. So we needed 1 long one later on, but we need a short one right now. And I have a ton of those, so shouldn't be an issue at all. So let's take this, and there's a funny, funky little piece that also comes along. When I saw it first, I was like, there's no way that goes in there. But after I looked at it, figured out that it does go in there. I have it in 2 different colors. So I have it in red over here, as you can see this. And then I have it also in tan. If I can just locate it here. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. I saw it yesterday while we were doing the build. So it's just right here. I just need to pick it out of the situation that's here. So if I move some of these out of the way, I'll be able to find it, because it's just blending in. I really don't want to use the red one. I want to use the tan one. So it just looks right. Where are you? So let's move some of these out of the way. Some of these out of the way. Like I said, it's here someplace, and I need to locate it. So again, guys, while I'm looking for this, tell me if you are building anything today. What's your last build? Okay, let me know what your last build is. If you have built something recently, or what you're building, or what you're thinking of building. Drop me a line on that, and we can talk about that. Definitely. Also, I've been looking at the trilogy builds, and basically, I'm seeing myself coming to a close on the trilogy builds because there are no trilogies. Even the last one I built, they came up to 4 as opposed to 3. When I did the total research, it was 3 of them. Even though one of them was a little smaller, but it wasn't what we talked about. When we say micro, we're not building micros. We might just debut them, but we're not building them. And yeah, it showed up in the build, and that was, it wasn't a downer, but I really wanted to go that way as opposed to mixing it up like that. So trying to move these things around a bit so I can find that piece. I saw it yesterday, and I just can't seem to spot it now. But it's here, guys. It's here, and we will find it shortly. As soon as I use the red, it'll pop up, which is gonna be like, why? Why didn't I just like search through it and wait for a second? Because sometimes when you're rushing along, you tend to not see things, especially when you're building out of your garage and stuff like that, or if you bought something that was broken down by someone else. It's not coming in the magazine, in the bags that's preset for you, where you can just cut the bag and 1's 1, 2's 2, 3's 3, and it goes in order like that. So it's a totally different thing. Right. Seem to be having a snafu with that. We'll go ahead, use this. It's fine. It's not going to do any harm or hurt to it. So this one goes here, and we place this right there. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. Found it, right. Right. So this one goes right here, like that. And this one goes right here, like that. Okay? Inside here, we want to place one of the tube-like Technic bricks, right? And move this over to the side for 1 second. Find ourselves a T, which is this. I call these a T. It looks like a T, especially when you place these things inside of them. So here we go. That goes there, and we place another one at the bottom. Now we want to find one of these in black. Usually they come in gray, black, and these 3 colors here. Okay? But we're looking for a black one, right? For now. This one is black. Right, so this goes that way, up and down, like that. So facing this way. All right. So again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you're building, or what would you like me to build next. And let me know what you want me to build next. All right. What's up, Ron? Oh, you want me to build the 8019? Yeah, we can do that. We'll definitely look at that. Have a look at that. Definitely. That sounds really good. Sounds really good. I'll be glad to build that. Yeah, I'll definitely be glad to build that for you, man. Thanks for the big shout outs, Ron. Guys, give me a big heart there. Send me a shout out. Thanks, Ron, for that. Right. So we take this, and this goes right here, like that. Okay, and this is when the magnetic pieces come in. So, and it has that similar piece to, but this was in gray in that ship. All right, so I have 2 here. We just need 1. Again, like I said, lots of these ships, lots of these figs, oops, lots of the bills. So this goes right here, and you heard that clip in, and this goes right, as soon as I can get one of these tuba-like things again. I spoke about one of the builds I did recently, and it had 60 of these, 66 of these, order 66. Yeah, which was kind of whoa. It was like wow. So we got this here, and oh, I'm placing it the wrong way. It doesn't even need to be there. Wow, didn't even need to be there. I'm turning it the wrong way. It needs to be turned right, and this goes here like that. Not sure what the magnetic piece is for, but we'll find out. Okay, so we're all done here. Let's move on. Thanks a lot, Standard Gaming. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Right, so the piece we're gonna build now, so this goes on as is, right here, and just clips in like so. Yep, just like that. Now it's pulling it over. It's really heavy now. It's really heavy. Really, really heavy there. It's just leaning over. Oh, it's falling over. Right, so what I'll do, I'll put another piece at the back just to keep it stable so it doesn't fall over. I figure if I put a magnetic piece back here, it still wants to fall over, doesn't it? I don't want it to fall over, so we'll put it down here like that on the side, because I got to do another build. Turn it this way so you guys can have a look, so it doesn't come off the screen. And move this a bit over. Yes. Okay. So it's on screen. Okay. So again, thanks a lot, Standard. Big shout out to you, man. Right. Let's build the backpack now. So you know the rate. Sorry, it's a radio pack. Okay. So that piece that we saw and we spoke about, that long one. This is what we work with now. One of these goes on the end. Its elbow goes here. Elbow or boomerang, sort of, goes here. One of these in gray goes right in there. And one of the ball-like things, if I can find it in here, it's asking for a black one, not a gray. So the black one goes here on the inside, right? And we need another with two of these, one of these, and one of these. So one more. This goes on the end. Thinking it's not the right length. So we'll find out as soon as I put it on. This goes here. And we will place this one right there, like so. Okay. On that, we're going to add this piece. Want to make sure we're doing this correct again, because if we don't, could be an issue. So this goes here. We get another one of those, but this one is in gray. goes there. Is it? Nope. Incorrect, guys. It's the T. So I'm looking for the T. Yeah. So the T goes this way. T goes right there. And on the end of the T, remember we talked about that gray with the ball. This is when it comes in right there like that. Okay, now we're looking for one of those. If you know what a cartridge is, looks like a cartridge, so small one. After it's been used. And now we're looking for another one of those elbows. So the elbow goes, this goes here. The elbow goes on the top and locks in the bottom there also. Okay. Something's missing here. We need another one of those, right? So, before we do that, just 1 second, guys. Move this up a bit. Has to look the same. Yeah. What's going on? Right, sorry. This goes straight ahead here. Yeah. Thought something was very strange there. Okay. And now we add another one of those elbow type things going right there. So now it looks exactly the same. Yep. Not sure what this piece is for, but it's for the radio pack, right? Okay, so that's all set. We want one of those and one small, and that's gonna go right down this pipe like that. All the way to the bottom. And then we place the small one right on the top. Okay, that's there. Now we want one of these funny things. I saw them earlier and I was like, what do we need this for? Very strange piece of Lego. All right, so we face this. I want to make sure we're facing the right way. Flat side, yep. And place that there. This goes, not this goes, this, this, not disco, goes right alongside it. Again, we want to make sure we place these in the right angle. There you go. And that goes all the way in, like so. Great. Okay, place that on the side again, and get ourselves one of these, and one of those, and another one of those, and a tube brick. Okay. So again, guys, let me know what you're building. If you're building anything at all, drop me a line. And let's talk about this and whatever builds you'd like to see next. Yeah, so. Yeah. So continue with the build. Right, so we got to that point, the pieces are there. It's a lot of small pieces now. So this one goes into this, and add the long one right on the top. So it was the correct size. That goes right at the end, like so. On the end of this, we take the small tube thing and place it there. So that's good. Again, we move it over to the side, and we're gonna get this, one of these sizes, 2 more of those. It's an awful lot of these, right? And 2 of these. Okay, we all set, and 1 big 2 of those. Okay, and let's start building. So on this one, I think it's much longer. This is the length, I believe. This goes here, and 2 on the ends, like that. These go right on the ends like this, 1 and 2. These 2 goes through here. Hey Butters, what's up, man? Goes like that. Okay. And we're gonna add this right here, like so. Okay, we're moving on, guys. Moving on. So, we need one of those cartridge type things again. Let's find that. That's one of those. And another one of these. One of those here. And 1 more of those sort of like curved pieces. All right, so we add this through here. This goes on the top. And this goes next to that one. Right there. So we just need one of those small pieces here. Where is it? Is that correct? There you go. So all of those are lined up the same. We need that to be correct. Okay, and we move it over again. Okay, yeah, just on the top. Almost missed that. Don't want to miss that. And this one goes this way. All right. This is a big backpack, man. Right, so we need one of these in gray. Again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you're building. If you're building anything, we can talk about that. One of those tube-like things again. Here it is, cartridge type thing. Or do we? Nope, that's incorrect. We need one of these here, and we need one of these here. 1 more of those, and that. This goes on the top. This goes right on top of that. Then this, and this finishes off the top. A lot of mechanics on this, a lot of sprockets. Now we want to take this and place that right here. All the way in. Yes. A lot of sprockets on that for that backpack. Right. So we need one of these again. And it's an awful lot. One of those and one of these. Seems like it's a good thing I have two of them, pieces and stuff like that. So this goes here on the top here like that. Fits right in place. And the little one goes right on top of that, just to lock it in place. And this goes here, like that. Great. Again, guys, drop me a line. We already had someone talking about the 8019, which we're definitely gonna do. We'll definitely do that. Yeah, Ron. Thank you, man. Thank you. Right, so we need one more piece on this. Again, that funny piece that I was like, what is this? Right here again. And this goes this way. Yep. And place that right here like that. There, that snaps in just fine. Okay, we are moving along. Okay, this is a very strange piece. Again, very, very strange piece. Here we go. We need one of those and two of these. This is going to snap in the bottom. Like so. This goes in here. I'll make sure I'm placing it the right way around. That snaps. Let's get this to go in. A little tricky. Oh, a little tricky there, guys. Just doesn't want to go in. Not sure why. Oh, because one of them is squashed. So found another. Right. This one looks better. Now it should just go right in. There you go. That's better. There you go. Snaps right in. Okay. Now we're looking for this tube-like thing. Need two of those. And two of these. Smaller Technic. And one of those. It's just two more things we need here. Yep. That. Okay, let's put this together. Things the antennae. Right, so let's put this antennae together. This goes right through, connecting those together. These go right on the top, like that. and this goes right there, like that. Now, where do those two little pieces go? Oh, they go right on the top right here like this. Like that. Never thought they would. Um, right, so I thought we had 2 extra magnets, but we don't. So now magnets are going on this also. Right, so it's a big build, wow. Right, so we need the magnet, we need 2 of these ones, a couple of these, 2 of those, 2 of these, 4 of the small ones. Okay, guys, if you want to be a super fan, so go where you see that cash sign, hit that. You can donate something if you wish to donate something, guys. Help the channel grow. Leave a comment. Get to see the first of the videos when they drop. Get to see the first short. Get your big shout outs and stuff like that. Okay, guys, so definitely go in there. Right, so we need 1 more of those, 2 actually. And 1 of these. What else? Oh, where are you? I just saw you a second ago. Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? There it is. Right here in black. I think that's it, guys. Oh, no, there's 2 sort of gray. Where are you? Where are you? Here it is. 1 and 2. Okay, we're all set. Right, so first one, this goes in there, and place this like that. This one goes, oh, we're missing just 1 more thing. There it is, this. And place 1 of these right through there. Okay. And this goes like that. Want to make sure we do it right. 1 of these goes here, like so. It's a little complex build on its own. And place 1 of those there. Like I said, this is a little complex build on its own. Okay. Let's push this through a little bit. Like that. And the other one goes on the opposite side. Snaps in there. And we place this on the other end just like that. Just a little bit of mechanics going on here. On the top, which I missed, need 1 more of these, which goes right here. This goes through here. Okay. This goes through there. And 1 of these goes right out the top. Like so. 1 of these. And 1 of those goes here. This goes right in there like that. And I'm guessing the other one goes in the other end? Yes, it does. Okay. Wait a minute. Before we go any further, we need this one going here. Okay. Then lock it in. Very good. Very good. Okay, I'm looking at the magnet now. And this goes here. There you go. Very good, just like that. Okay, this in turn goes, says down here, but I'm looking. Oh, forgot to put this thing in there, didn't we? Don't want to forget that. So that goes like that. And it's showing us this. All right, it's showing us this, but oh, it slipped in. That was perfect. Hold on. Okay, it's not finished, guys. Still got a lot more coming. Okay, so this goes right on his back where that thing is sticking out. All right, let's make sure we're putting it the right way. This goes right in there. Like this. Can you guys see that there? Yep. And then when you turn, yeah, that controls the arms. There you go. Oops. And it catches on the top. Did you see that? It catches on the top. Oops. The catches on the top, which balances it. That was really funky. And I think that's his gun. It's supposed to be his gun, right? So when you pull it and it snaps, and then you pull, that's supposed to pop out, and that's his gun. Right. So let's just turn this over. There you go. That's supposed to be his gun. Wow, really nifty. So that goes back in there like that, and it actually makes him stand up. All right, I'll just move it back so you move it forward, I guess, so you guys can have a look. Yeah. That was really tricky. Yeah, very slick. So, and basically he folds up like the typical droid would. So if we did this and bend the legs, it would fold up in that position. So that would be a droid there. And the books, this book is absolutely different from any book. Like the older stuff, again, they used to make them more compatible. But we're not finished, guys, so we moved this over. Can leave them there for now. Still more stuff going on. I thought that was over, but it's not. It's not. There's more to come. Why is there more to come? I'm taking a look through it here. Okay. So you have, let's see. You have a totally different build here, guys. Wow. So you can actually build it where the guns come out the chest. I have enough pieces, I believe, so I can try that. Right, so we can start that. I can give that a shot. I can give this a shot. Okay, I have more pieces, so I can give this a shot. Right, so the first thing they're asking for is one of these. It's the long one, right? And it's asking for this right here, which goes there like that. Hope it's the right length and not shorter. I think it looks shorter to me. This goes here. Again, it's a good thing I had two. I could actually build this, right? I never even looked at that before. And we need one of those black things. Be really cool to have this, guys. And I placed these away, but I do need them. Do I have two? Yes, I have two. Wow. This is good. This is looking really good. We can do this, guys. So you guys can see the extra build, another build of the similar droid. So I can have two different looks, which is really cool for me. Right, that. This goes on the front. This locks it in. Like so. So this is a totally different build to that last one, okay? We need two of these. It's the droid, but the guns are coming out from a different area and stuff like that. So gotta stay tuned for that, guys. One of those, two of these in gray. Where are you? You're around here somewhere. I saw you earlier. I saw you earlier. Where did you go? Where did you go? Yeah, so just bear with me for 1 second, guys. I'm going to my bag of tricks. I should have that piece. So just bear with me. Go into my bag of tricks and we will get that going. had to go into my bag of tricks to find the pieces to build this, but because this wasn't the build that we wanted, we just completed the build, but we had to do this, okay? Because I really didn't know. Hey, Brandon, what's up, man? Yeah, it's finished, Brandon. It's actually finished. So right now it's in sleep mode, rest mode, if you want to call it that. If you look, take a look, Brandon. There it is. I'll move it in a little bit so you can see it. Right, that's it right there. I'll turn it on the side so you can have a look this way. That's the droid there. I can turn it this way so you can have a look. Complete look of that. Right, so it was in sleep mode, so we'll put it back in sleep mode. Right, rest mode if you want to call it that. And we're working on what they had in the magazines. They have two sides. Again, it was so different back then how they built these. You could have built different things from them, right? So they have a different build, and I think I have enough pieces to do that build. Okay, so that's what we're doing right now. So if you keep watching, you'd see this being done. Okay, so we got to this point. I'll just move it over here just a little bit. Yeah, right, so you guys can literally see what's happening here. And we'll complete this. We will complete this as much as we can. Anyway, right, so we got to this point. We need one gray, two grays, which we got there. Now I have to go into my bag of tricks because we needed that. And we add these on to going this way. Clip them on like that. And down here, turn this over like that and place this and one on the other end just like that. I'm guessing this is the engine part of it, just like the last one. On the sides, we need two shorter pieces. Hope I'm getting them right. I don't want it to be too short or too long. All right, one's longer there. Let's get the size down. And that one's too small. Here we go. Is it? There you go. So that's in place. Correct size. So we want it to be like this. Again, we're getting an extra bill. Peter, what's up? Peter Play, what's up, man? Peter Plays, yo, what's good with you? Big shout out. Anyway, yeah, so again, guys, I'm doing a shout outs like this, but you really got to go to the fan base to get the shout outs, right? And hit the fan base. Go on the fan base, hit the fan base to get your shout outs, right? And it will pop up. You'll pop up on top, right, guys? As you know, if you've been on any channel before, just guys, hit that heart button to bring the hearts up, guys. The likes, hit the while you're on there, please. While we're building this, thanks a lot. Okay, so we need one of these, which is gonna go over here on this side through there. So we're building the second droid, guys, because there's two setups to this droid, and I'm working on the second one. So they want you to put, you need 3 of those, and one of them goes on the inside here. Right? And then this goes on the top, like so. Okay. The other one goes on the opposite side. Hope I'm doing this correctly, which I am not. I am not. Okay, so we need to take this off and put a longer bracket in here, which is this. This goes right across like that. Easy to pop out. It was already set up. So no harm done. Place this there and put a lock on the outside. Like that. Again, we're building the second droid, guys. We built the first one and I looked in the magazine and the instructions, and it's a totally different setup for the second one. So that's what we're working on now. Right, so once that's completed, we need 3 of these, 2 of these, and again, if I don't, I do have tons of stuff in my bag of tricks. So if it runs out, I can always get a piece. I'm missing that piece, and I can just find a piece and add it in there. Okay, so that's not an issue at all. Right, where are we? That, one of, where is it? One of these. I just went to my bag of tricks. I always tend to bring out like more because if I didn't right now, I'd be missing a piece here. So it's a really good thing I did. This goes right on the outside. It's a little different because I didn't see this sort of building on the other piece at all. So this is totally different. Okay. Asked for 3 of those. So this one goes here on the outside, like so. Hold on, this turns around. Right side up. I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yeah. This way. This one goes on the outside here. And one of those small pieces just to lock it in place. I really want to see this bill, guys. I really want to see this extra bill that I'm doing here. I'll actually, when I build this, I will send this out to one of you guys. Because it's got to be done, okay? It's got to be done. I think someone will be really happy with this. I'm missing one of the longer ones. Slightly longer. Because this has a little extension on it, which I believe will be adding another. Yeah. So I need just slightly longer, which I have right over here, guys. Just give me a second. Oh, here's one. Here's one of them right now. Or is that it? Is it? Should be. Don't want it too long. So this goes, hold on. Oh, here, sorry, I'm getting it all mixed up. Shooting ahead of the game. Right, so this goes here. Yeah, I'm shooting ahead of the game, guys. This goes there. I went way ahead of the game. I'm totally confused there. And we place one of these right through here. Like that. Let's get this to go. Yeah, so this is another build to what we just completed, guys. Absolutely different setup because there was nothing like this in the last build. If you guys were following me then, you would have seen. It's a totally different setup. Right. Down the middle, we will need one of these. And this goes right down the middle here and lock that in place. I think it's shorter. Here we go. Down the middle. Doesn't want to stay, does it? Right, there you go. That's locked in place. I'm putting it the wrong way around. Goes this way. Right. So that's locked in place. It's supposed to be like this. All right. That's locked in place. Let's use this for a second here, because I'll have to go to my bag of tricks, which I don't want to leave right now. I want to stick with what we're doing. So I'll just switch this around for a second. I don't know why it doesn't want to hold, because it's actually that piece. Should go right there and fit perfectly. Everything else is in place. Anyway, we will move on, but this is supposed to line up exactly there, which is annoying. But anyway, I'll use the small one for now, and I will put it in soon enough, because it's supposed to stay straight like this. Okay? I know I have tons of those. Anyway, smaller sizes. Well, we'll move on. Right, so on the top, we need 2 elbows. There's one, and here's another. Again, I'm really trying to build this, which I already built one, and I'm trying just to add this one to that, and I'm thinking, again, give this away to someone. So we need 2 of these to lock this into place. Place this on the side here, and do the same thing on the other end. I really want to see how this comes out at the end. Okay, so got to this point. That's going in there. We know where it's going. Everything is locked up in place, and now we'll need a couple pieces. So 2 of these, 2 of the small ones. Let's move these over a little bit. What else? And one of the longer beams. Okay. And one of those funky looking pieces again. There you go. Again, I have extra bits, so that's really, really cool. Does help. This goes right through there, like so. All the way through like that. And on the top, they're asking you to put 2 of these. Hope you guys can see that clearly. And I'm not cutting off the board too much. That locks in place there. And the other one on the opposite end goes here. Oops, popped out. All right, so it's definitely totally different from the last build, guys. Absolutely different. Right, so this piece, they want you, oh, actually, I jumped the gun again. This was supposed to go in there. So I'll just pull it off on one side of it, and I'll just add this in. Want to make sure it goes correctly facing up or down. Yeah, facing this way. Yep. There you go. Nice. Very nice. Like that. Okay. It's more of a clip. It just showed there. It's a clip more than a hole. Right. So we'll move this over to the end and get ourselves one of these. Again, I picked that up. 2. It's a good thing I picked those up. That was really good. Really, really. And 2 of these. And 2 of, where are you? 2 of these. One more. One more. I don't want to have to go to my bag of tricks. No. There you go. There we go. 2. Don't want to stop the build now, guys. It's, you know, the momentum is good. Really good. It's really, I'm really really anxious to see what it turns out. And two of these, right? Two? Yes. Two of these. Okay? And one of these femur bones. Right? That's what I call it. Right. So this goes through here, the top, like so. And one of these down at the bottom. Right? One at about the same height. Then we add this going that way. Oh. Going that way. Just in the hole so it can move up and down. And we take this, and this goes right here and through there, like that. Very nice and snug. Right. So you got to build two of those, but we'll put this one for now and then see what that other one works like. Okay, so this goes here. Again, this is a very technical build here, guys. And that goes there. So that and this. Okay, I want to make sure it's the right length. Yep. Hope it's the right length. Right. Okay, that fits perfectly there. Like that. Just gotta take a quick look back and see if we need two. No, we just need one. Okay. Wanted to make sure because this is a little distance away from the last one. Okay, let's get another one of those legs or whatever you want to call it, and we're going to build this again, this time going the opposite way, which is inwards, right? So that, get one of those, one of these longer ones. Black pieces go on the inside, so I don't want to mess that up. It's here. This goes there, like we did on the last one. And this goes like that, like so. Okay. Great. Now this goes there like we did on the last one. This goes here. Make sure it's in the right slot. Okay. Just want to make sure it's in the right slot, guys. Don't want to mess up. You mess up here, like I said before. When you mess up on these, it throws the whole thing off. All right. Push that down a bit. Bring this up. Why is it not reaching? Not sure why it's not reaching. I think it needs to be pushed out a little bit. Is the bar too short? Yeah, need a longer beam. That's what it is. The beam's too short, so I just need to make this adjustment here real quick, guys, which is not going to disturb the build at all. It's just that this beam is too short. So we need to adjust that. Or is it? What's going on there? These are too short, need the longer ones. So where are you? Where are you? So we need two of these. Just a little too short here, guys. We will fix that immediately. Okay. Push that all the way through like that. And get this just there like that. Why is it not lining up? Just a little off. Maybe I need to squeeze. There you go. Okay, and this slides right back in there like that. Okay, that's better. It's more balanced there. So I need a longer beam. That beam is way too short for there. Right, let me just step over. Oh, here's one. I almost stepped over to my bag of tricks, but I didn't need to. So this goes here. And that's there. So that's much better. Okay, looking much better now. So now I can place this on because the beam was too short before, which was causing us a little situation. All repaired now. All repaired. I just gotta put it in place now. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Ah, guys, we're placing it right side up when it's the opposite way around. So these are actually supposed to face the other way. So let's take this off, put this back on here. So I had it the wrong way up. So this is supposed to face this way, okay? Maybe that's why we were struggling a little bit, right? So let's do it again. Okay. Let's do it again and make sure it's done right this time. Okay, so this goes here. Okay, just like we did before, but facing the correct way this time. Yeah. There's a clip there. Yeah. Okay, this goes all the way here. I want to make sure these things clipped in the right slot. Why does it seem like it's an angle? Okay, so this goes like so, a little more in and then clip in the bottom. For some reason, it's not lining up exact. Really confused. Why isn't it lining up? And it's sort of twisting. I have everything else in place, but it's sort of twisting the engine here, guys, which is driving me insane. About to crash out. Unless one of the legs is shorter or something like that. It went in now. But it was a little forceful. But anyway, okay, so we're there. Let's see if the other one works the same way. Sort of twisted now, but right, so the other one goes in and the other one goes all the way in. There you go, it went in. It went in after all, guys. Yes. Just need to push this down just a little bit. It's a little tough. Just give me a second. There you go. Right. So it's in place now. Right. Really complicated build here, guys. Whoa. Okay. Jeez. Thought I lost it there for a second. Right, so we're here. Just clip this off because I need to put this thing back in there. You guys just bear with me 1 second. Let me go to my bag of tricks. I need that sprocket there, and I know I have that sprocket. Anyway, guys, we will continue that build. Put your notifications on. We will continue this build on Wednesday. All right, guys. Thanks for everyone for showing up. This is BOBAbrickz.